Hi, I'm here to show you how to jack up a car today. Yes, I'm a girl, and a lot of guys don't know how to do it. And a lot of mechanics apparently don't know how to do it. Because my fender was fucked up, excuse me, was screwed up by a local mechanic who jacked up my car on the pinch weld. So I'm going to show you how to jack up a unibody car the proper way. As you guys know, Mustangs are unibodies, and that means they have a separate frame in the back and the front, and they're joined by basically sheet metal, and they're kind of flimsy cars. A lot of people actually know this. So when you jack them up, you want to make sure you're on the front part of the frame, and you can see where the jack is right now. There's a frame, and it's about 22 inches inside, not this pinch weld. See that how damaged my pinch weld is? I'll show you my damage in a second just to show you what not to do, but you do not jack up on that pinch weld. Partly because the fender bolts that, and it'll screw up your fender eventually like it did my car at a local shop. So, make sure you're on the frame all the way in here. Your jack will fit. My car is lowered. And let me just jack it up. Just enough to show you. You see that nice beefy frame there? That is partly what you want to be using here. You can see this frame does not continue through the middle of the car, and my camera doesn't show it too well, but the subframe actually stops. So make sure you're up front here, close to the front of the car before that subframe actually becomes, sheet metal. Don't jack up on your sheet metal or you could have damage. I had this recent damage that I was telling you about. My fender actually is now all out of alignment from them jacking up on that pinch weld. I'm a girl and I even know not to do that. Look at the difference. And then it caused this paint chipping on the side skirt. I can't even get in my door right now. So you do not jack on the pinch weld. I don't care what anyone says. I know that the jacks that come with the car, you can temporarily jack up in that point, but there's a very specific spot to do that. But if you got a floor jack, go up on that frame in there. Another good spot, my car's lowered, so I actually have to jack it up in this spot and get it a few inches up off the ground. And then I'll actually go in the K-member with my big jack once the car is up off the ground. This is my low profile Craftsman. It is a low profile, but it still won't fit under my lowered car unless I get it up a little bit with the small jack. So make sure this is the K-member, okay? You can see that it's red, sort of under the dirt there. That's where you want to put your big jack. If you want to jack it up quite high for hefty work, jack it up right in the middle and make sure you have a good point there. Also, the control arms are a good place for jack stands. I have the tubular kind, but again, those are a good heavy spot for jack stands. So you could put a jack stand on each side with a big jack on the K-member. Works awesome, and that's what we do for oil changes and a lot of our other work. And this is again on a lowered Mustang. And there are a few cars, like my boyfriend's car here, he's a little lower than I am. And if you can't get one of these little jacks under the side like I did, then you should just drive your car up on some 2x4s, and that'll be enough to be able to do it. And that's what we do with my boyfriend Jay's car, and it actually works great. So again, stay away from the pinch weld with these floor jacks. I don't have my light anymore, but you get the idea. And don't be dumb. Also, the pinch welds will rust once they're damaged and you break away the paint or a little undercoating that you still have on your car. Anyway, thanks for watching.